So you're thinking about moving to Idaho. Today, we're going to be highlighting a community just outside of Boise. It's called Cresta del Sol. It's a Toll Brothers community in Star, Idaho. Star, Idaho is becoming more and more popular. I think every month we have a lot of people buying. Currently, we have 2 people building in this community. So I just wanted to take some time today and highlight this community so that you can decide if it's going to be a good fit for you or not. Hey, if you're new to the channel, my name is Craig Flood, and I make videos each week about what it's like to live in the state of Idaho. If that interests you, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified each time I post a new video. Additionally, I'm a licensed real estate agent with an amazing team, and we help people just like you make that transition to the state of Idaho. So you can call, text, or email days, nights, or weekends, and we would love to assist you in that process. In today's video, we're going to be walking through this community. I'm going to show you some drone shots. We're going to go inside 2 model homes that are currently selling. We'll show you where they're expanding. We'll talk about what makes this community specifically unique so that, again, you can get a really well-rounded view of what this is like. Additionally, I have my business partner, Spencer, joining me on this. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right, everyone, we're in Cresta del Sol in Star. We're going to go take a look at the Alexandria floor plan. You got awesome ceilings up here. You got a great staircase. And then what my favorite part is this fireplace as you come in that goes all the way to the floor to ceiling. What is really lovely about this area is you have the height of the ceilings here with all the windows and all the natural light. Leads into the nice open kitchen for entertaining, awesome appliances, really nice cabinetry.
All right, something I love about this house is how light, bright, and airy it is. There's another house we're going to show you that wasn't as bright. This one's really nice because it does have those windows up high. But now let's go back and look at the master bedroom, which is going to connect to the bathroom, the closet, and then the laundry room.
All right, what I like about this master bedroom is there's no door to the master bath right here. A lot of homes we go into have that. This one doesn't, and it just makes it feel a lot more open and airy.
I agree with Spencer. That is something I noticed. I remember when I walked in here, you just assume there's going to be huge doors that let into the bathroom. But speaking of the bathroom, let's go check that out now because it is a really nice bathroom. All right, here we are in the bathroom. We're going to have his and hers split on each side. A nice tub right in the middle, and then we have our standing walk-in shower right there. And now let's walk through the master closet into the laundry room, and then we're going to head upstairs to see what's up there. All right, so that was the master suite, master bath, laundry room, all right there. Kind of nice that it's all connected. One day I really want to have a laundry room almost connected to my closet. I think that'd be lovely. Now let's go ahead and check upstairs, and then we'll swing out. This is going to have 2 separate garages on this model. All right, now that we're upstairs, let's go ahead and check out these bedrooms. There's also kind of like an open seating area, almost like a second living room. But something I really love about this so far, again, I'm going to say it again, is that it's so light, bright, and airy. There's windows everywhere. And if you're like me where you just don't want to live in a dark home, this would be a good option for you. Now, these 2 rooms on the side here, they're going to have a Jack and Jill bathroom between them, which is really nice. But in here, you're going to have his and her sinks and then the toilet room with the shower behind me. Now, let's go check out the other side. This is going to be your view from the balcony down into the living room. Now, this is a lovely, lovely seating area with the television over there, but such a great area. And again, something I'm loving about this house is all the light that comes in. Now, here is the final bedroom that we're going to have upstairs. So we got the bedroom right there and then a bathroom right here. Now let's dip downstairs and we're going to go check out what's on the other side of the house and work our way out to the garages, and then we'll hop into another model home. All right, now we're back downstairs. Again, that's the kitchen. This is the living. We got a nice back patio out here. All right, here we are on the back patio. Again, the way that they've set it up is you have a dining area, outside dining area over here, kind of a lounge area, and then kind of a paver patio area. And having an area like this in your backyard is really nice, especially the covered patio. It's really nice to get a break from the sun in Boise, especially during those hot summer days. So this is a very nice place to come lounge. And I would say they've done a really good job with the space and how they kind of set everything up, especially with that covered patio. Let's go check out what's down here. We'll look at the garage. There's an office down here. So if you are somebody who wants to work from home, something that I like about this office right here is that it's pretty far off from the main area. It's going to be a little bit quieter, but this is what that office looks like. Again, I think they've done a really good job staging it. You got some nice built-ins, and then you kind of got a desk right here. Let's look at the final bedroom, which is going to be right here, and then we're going to hop into the garage. So you got a bathroom right here, and then right here is going to be the final downstairs bedroom with an en-suite bathroom, which is really good. But this is going to be that final bedroom, and then right here, it's going to be the bathroom. Now let's hop out and check out the garage. Even the garages have lots of light coming into it. So you got some windows right here, but this is going to be a good garage for maybe a side-by-side or a golf cart, or maybe a small woodworking shop that is separate from your other area. Let's go look at the other garage now. This is going to be your other garage, more like a 2-car garage. I think you're going to have a hard time getting 2 cars in here. The garage door is very small. But again, on this unit, they've kind of separated. You got the side garage, which is smaller, and then you got the larger garage over on this side. And the specs on the Alexander are this. It's going to be a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, plus an office just under 4,200 square feet. And then the 2-car garage and the 1-car garage show a 3-car garage, and they're separate, one on one side of the house, the 2 on the other. And depending on the lot, you could also get up to a 4-car garage if that's really important to you. And in terms of pricing, the base on this house, it's going to be right around $856, but most of these homes probably end up in the $950 to $1.3 range, depending on kind of what you do in terms of customization and depending on the lot that you get here. I just wanted to pause for a second. Right before I hopped into this house to film it, a family walked out that was viewing it, and then they stopped me and they said, "Hey, are you that guy with the YouTube videos?" And I was like, "Yeah." We ended up having a long conversation. They just drove up today from California, and I could see that they were a little hesitant about where they wanted to end up. And so we had a conversation with them. We're going to go help them tomorrow, kind of do a high-level overview, because I think there are some areas in the city and in the Treasure Valley that they like, but they had written off, but maybe they shouldn't have written off. But I guess what I want to say is, he literally mentioned, he's like, "We watch your videos all the time." And I'm thinking, oh, why didn't you reach out? Like, this was their 3rd scouting trip here. So just know, guys, we're here to help you. We're really good at helping people plan scouting trips, which ultimately will give you a lot of confidence in your decision of whether to move to Idaho or not, and in your decision of picking a community, right? And so Toll Brothers could be a good option for them, and it might be where they end up, but there could be something better for them, but we're going to help them figure that out. So again, if you're thinking about moving to Idaho, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Me and my team would love to assist you and help you plan a really successful scouting trip so that this can be an easy and seamless process. Again, call, text, or email days, nights, or weekends, and we would love to assist. So this house is going to be a 4, 3.5, and it's 3,100 square feet. Now, the base on this house is $720,000, but most people are probably going to end up in the $8 to $850 range, again, depending on how you customize it and then what lot that you end up on.
All right. What I really like about this house is this hallway here, because when you come in the front door, it's not like, hey, living room. You walk a little bit, and then you come into the living room here. You got 9-foot ceilings, plenty of space, and a super open kitchen. All right, we're in the kitchen right now. What I really like is I like the walk-in pantry. It's nice and big. You got some really nice upgraded features. You got an under cabinet microwave, undermount sink, full backsplash. Just a really nice kitchen. All right, we're in the master right now. I really like the 9-foot ceilings with the 10-foot tray. You got really nice windows that sit above here that lets a lot of natural light in. All right, now we're in the bathroom right now. You got a freestanding tub that's really nice and a full tiled shower. Coming down the hallway, we got a half bath over here that's nice for guests. It's kind of away from the rest of the bathrooms. You got the garage and laundry room back over on this side, right over here. And then you got the 2 bedrooms over on this side, which are really nice size. All right, now in this room here, I know they've staged it. Just know with Toll Brothers in particular, you're not going to get this. All right, heart to heart here, guys. I love Toll Brothers. I think they do a great option. But one thing that gets me all the time, on their model homes, they put things on the model homes that sometimes they don't offer. For example, this built-in bookshelf. But it is possible after you close, you can use their cabinet company to build these in. Hey, let's go upstairs. All right, we're upstairs in the bonus room / bedroom area of this house. They got a smoking porch. Some would call this a balcony. Really great if you get those good views, especially if you get a good lot.
Now, this balcony, again, is great, as I mentioned earlier. It could give you some really good views of the foothills of Bogus area. But one thing I did think is like, well, what if a neighbor goes in right there? This is very much going to be like you're watching them barbecue, which is really going to put you in like kind of a Tim the Toolman Taylor situation where you're kind of peeking over the fence. And I think it was Wilson on the other side who's like peeking back. So anyways, just a thought that I had. But again, if you did get this on the right lot, it could be very beautiful, and you could have some unobstructed views of the foothills. All right, now we want to give you guys a driving tour of Cresta del Sol, this Toll Brothers community.
You know, something to keep in mind, too, is when you're going through and you're building new construction is like, where your house going to be built? Because sometimes you can get in these nice streets where, you know, once your house is built, you don't have like a through street to, you know, other, you know, builds that are going on, which is really nice. Now, out in Star's kind of known for RV garages. So Toll specifically does an RV garage, which is really nice. because you got the foothills right behind you, and it's really nice to get like a side-by-side.
Now we're heading up in the more northern section of this development, kind of raised up a little bit, a lot of new construction. We actually have 2 people that we're currently working with doing some builds up here.
We do. Yeah, what's really nice about this community in the back now is this is going to be Toll Brothers' largest homes that are in here. You have beautiful foothill views, and they have some awesome lots that most likely are going to be unobstructed for at least the next couple years.
You also got the community pool off to our left. Something else that's nice about this community is the pool. So over here, it's 1 foot and 4 inches. It's kind of like the kid play area. And then you have 4 feet and 5 feet as you go around. Some of our friends have a home in Meridian, and we've gone to their house, and then we go hang out at their community pool. And something I know is like, man, you really want to get out of the sun. So what they've done here is they have these kind of sunshades on giant arms, so you can actually get the shade over you to block the sun. It would be very nice to lounge here and then be able to get the shade over you to get the sun off you. Additionally, there is a play area, a play structure just outside this. So say you were hanging out and some kids wanted to be done with the pool, but they wanted to play in the play structure. They could just go out the gate there and then play in the play structure. But you could still be relaxing in the shade and be able to watch kids in the pool and watch kids if they're playing out here. If a pool is important to you, you're going to get it in this community. But here, you're going to see there's a lot of potential here. So if you're seeing this video, depending on when you're seeing it, there could still be opportunity for you. There's definitely opportunity right now. So if something like Toll Brothers is interesting to you as a builder, then it's definitely a conversation to have to see if it could be a good fit.
Yeah, whether they have a spec home, basically that means that, hey, they have homes that are move-in ready, usually within 6 months or less, or if you're going to build, that can take 8 to 9 months, but you get exactly what you're looking for. And you can see when we're coming through here, they got, different elevations in here, so it's great for views and everything, but also you want to pay attention on what house is potentially next to you, because sometimes when you have an elevation change, your neighbor might be looking down on you more. Those are just things we want to pay attention to.
Like these houses right in front of us, if you can see them that we're coming up on, you have one that is way higher than the other, which is always kind of interesting, especially if you're trying to get some privacy in your backyard and somebody's above you. It can feel a little,
It can. And when you come up, everybody always asks me, like, Spence, what's this green? Like, why are these houses green? Well, that's a thing that Toll Brothers does, that zip system they use.
The zip system is actually a great system. It's essentially the water membrane built into.
It is, yeah, it is.
It's very time saving, and it's a great product.
Yeah, I mean, we have a high mountain, arid desert here, but we still do get water. And when you have water intrusion, having that system, it's just really nice. It seals the house, makes it really efficient.
So that's why you see green everywhere.
Exactly. It's not St. Patrick's Day. Dad joke?
I don't know. Is that a dad joke? It is weird though when you see the green.
Wait.
If you're watching me, you obviously like YouTube. If you like seeing builders, check out the Perkins brothers in the Carolinas. I actually talked with those guys a couple of years ago before they blew up. Amazing guys, but they have great building videos, and I learned a lot about construction through them. I used to be an electrician, so I did resi and commercial back in the day, and you did.
Just renovations, home flipping, all that kind of stuff. So
Spencer and I kind of both have a background where we've just been around houses. I mean, my dad built my house that we grew up in, and I remember eating breakfast in the morning on the the kitchen table, which was also the workbench, and we had the plywood floors because we didn't have the flooring in yet, and doors were curtains, and the backyard was dirt, and we had a backhoe. So this feels like my childhood.
Yeah, using a hot plate, I have that, right?
Oh man. I bet my mom hated it, but as a kid, it was the best thing ever. It was just
like
motorcycles, mud baths all the time.
No, that's
but
awesome.
Back to Star, Idaho.
Yeah.
Great community here. So now you've seen some homes. We kind of gave you a little bit of a tour of it. Star, Idaho is really hot right now. I feel like a lot of people like the idea of Eagle. Eagle, Idaho tends to be on the more expensive side, but then they come to Star and they kind of find what they need.
Yeah, I mean, Star now is kind of what Eagle was 6-7 years ago, right? You're just north of what stuff's going on as far as like shopping and everything, but it feels like you're
lots
out.
of development happening.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Not like Middleton.
Yeah.
Middleton is classic small single road. They're getting their second light or half their second light.
Yeah.
Star is up and coming.
Well, I mean, just over behind us, they're building, 7,500 homes, and it's going to have its own infrastructure, movie theater, its own water, power, and sewer. Our growth is happening here, but yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you like that. Again, we're always here to help. Additionally, if you want to watch another video, watch that one next, and I'll see you later.